Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for clicking. And if it's your first time coming on here, I bring you controversial, interesting, and viral videos and stories so that you don't have to go looking. Now, today's especially is, I don't know if I can say weird or it's just crazy. So TikTok has reacted to this lady who does not wipe her bum after using the toilet. And she says, if God wanted us to, like, how do you even drag God's name into this is what beats me. That if he wanted us to be wiping butts, he would have created some sort of system to do that, because no other animal in creation wipes butts. I have something for her at the end. Let me roll these clips and then I'm going to be back.
So I actually don't wipe my bum. When you think about it, in nature, no other animal wipes after they use the restroom. So why do we do that? And I know there's got to be a benefit to not wiping. I don't really know what it is, but if God wanted us to wipe after we use the restroom, we would have a built-in way to do that.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
So I actually don't wipe my bum.
Well, that's a pretty vomitrocious confession.
When you think about it, in nature, no other animal wipes after they use the restroom.
Well, no other animal has a restroom either. So yeah, you want to be an animal so bad, go doodle by a bush.
So why do we do that?
So we don't walk around smelling like caca Karen.
I know there's got to be a benefit to not wiping. I don't really know what it is.
I do. It's yeast infections and pink eye.
But if God wanted us to wipe after we use the restroom, we would have a built-in way to do that into our anatomy. You know what I mean?
He did. It's called a brain. That way we know when we smelling our own ass.
So because we don't, I personally believe that wiping after using the restroom is not good for your health.
This is concerning.
You don't know what chemicals are in toilet paper or in wipes.
Nothing more hazardous than old poo-poo in your butt.
So I personally think it's best to just not wipe.
So the aroma dookie booties give off mean nothing to you, huh? Just part of the circle of life.
But I stopped wiping about 2 years ago when I started using the litter box instead of a toilet.
Wait, what? Did she just say she uses the litter box? You gotta be kidding me.
This bitch trolling.
I have noticed, like, I have not gotten as sick as often.
Oh yeah, this can't be real. She's joshing me.
No other animal wipes after they use the restroom. So why do we do that?
The amount of evidence that we are compiling via video on all of these apps as to why we are hurtling towards idiocracy well in advance of the original scheduled timeline is, well, rather frightening. Madam, the reason that the other animals don't do that is for two purposes. Number one, they don't have thumbs, and gripping the toilet paper and wiping their butt is quite difficult, and I'm sure that if they had the opportunity to understand the value in it, they might do it. The other part is, well, they have a different social construct. You see, we as humans don't go around sniffing each other's butts to decide whether or not we want to be socially engaged with each other. In fact, it's quite the opposite. We want to smell nothing from your dairy air. So when you decide not to do that, you emit this odorific emanations, and it's not actually social pleasable. So I would strongly suggest that you please reconsider your decision to not wipe your hiney. If it's about the toilet paper, there are plenty of different variations. There's the single ply, double ply, there's even the super soft ones, and they actually have the wet wipes as well. So I find no reason why you cannot reevaluate this decision. Help us.
So I actually don't wipe my bum.
Eh? Tell me you are joking, please.
When you think about it, in nature, no other animal wipes after they use the restroom.
My brain is not braining. You are mad. Are you okay? What brain did you use to brain that? Because why are you comparing yourself with an animal? Of course, an animal does not wipe his ass because it's using nature as its toilet.
So why do we do that?
Because it's hygienic and you don't want to be walking around with your bunda stinking. Exactly.
I know there's got to be a benefit to not wiping.
There is no benefits whatsoever. Your ass will be stinking. Thank you.
But if God wanted us to wipe...
Sis. Leave God out of this. Because he gave you the brain to brain, but you are not using the brain. Your brain is not braining.
If God wanted us to wipe after we use the restroom, we would have a built-in way to do that into our anatomy. You know what I mean?
What the hell? Lady, my processor is not processing. So no, I don't know what you mean.
So because we don't, I personally believe that wiping after using the restroom is not good for your health.
Madam, just say you don't want to wipe your ass. There is no way you're going to say that nonsense. And please, we will stay away from you. You will have a different corner, and do not be embarrassed when someone says you stink like.
I said I feel closer to the Lord since I stopped wiping my ass, and many people have commented on that video and said the Bible says cleanliness is close to godliness. But the thing is, the Bible never says that. You guys act like you're holier than me, but you don't even know what the Bible says. That phrase originated in 1791 by a pastor. The pastor said that. But you know what the Bible does say? It says that you write your own path to righteousness. And when I stopped wiping my ass, that was the beginning of me doing that, because I said, Lord, I'm going to trust you to keep my ass clean. So I'm going to stop wiping. And he has. The Lord has been good to me. I haven't had any UTIs. I haven't had any bacterial infections or anything like that. And I mean, he's kept me clean. Now, the odor is still there, but that's normal. That's pheromones. But, you know, as far as like being healthy, I am healthier than I've ever been. I haven't been sick since I started doing this. So, but anyway, before you guys go and start quoting the Bible and acting like you're holier than me, make sure you know what it actually says.
I'm looking at this whole time and I'm thinking, wonders shall never end. She's gotten quite a reaction. This is just a few of them, you guys. I cannot with this lady, like really. And just the audacity of bringing God into this hard discussion is what just makes me upset. Like in other videos, she's like, God is going to help me do that. Like clean me up. Clean your A up, God. This Becky is just the Lulu. There is no way of talking her into sense. Seriously, at this point, I'm done. One of her videos on her TikTok account was like, she was complaining about my parents shouldn't have birthed me. I'm suing them for that. They should have asked me for permission. And somebody stitch that and say that she makes satire content, and this is somebody who also used to make satire content. So like, it's not serious. You just talk about something out of the blue. But this one was serious because it's got more than just her saying this. Guys, too much. I don't want to have this video too long. I'm gonna post another one which is like a whole different information about this lady, so make sure you watch out for that. Yeah. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. I would like you to know what you guys think about this, so make sure you comment below, because the level of the Lulu with this Becky is just too much. I'll see you in the next one.